All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to season 25. So this is war number 6. So here we are facing the big Apoco alliance. They seem to be doing pretty well so far. So on this, in this war, I was on path 1 in section 1. So these 3 fights that you can see. Then that Emma on 23 you can see on the right, and then I was going to go through the encroaching stun Tigra, and then path 7, which had Domino and Killmonger. Now, I had specifically asked for basically those fights because I wanted to use Corvus, and I thought, Corvus would do very, very well. This first fight is a Hit Monkey. Now, Hit Monkey is a little annoying, especially if you need to get the evade charge because you have to parry him, knock him down, so that he gets his evade charge, then hit into him until he evades, then knock him down again. So it's a little annoying. But I have done it before, so it was not something I was too worried about. Now, before I start the fight, I want to tell a little bit of a story. So if you want to skip ahead a few minutes, feel free to do so. Now, this Hit Monkey fight, I decided to kind of pay homage to 5 of my friends. So the first friend is kind of known for 2 things. Number 1, he has horrific featured 6-star crystal openings. Oftentimes he just picks one champ and just pulls them over and over and over again. And the other thing that he does is he'll ask for a fight and then promptly die to that fight. And you don't want to be that guy. And that, of course, is my man Yusafa. And that is kind of how I felt about this fight. Like, oh, I'm asking for this Hit Monkey, and I'm gonna die. And I almost did. The second person, of course, that you always need, and you can see I even brought him, is Carl. So Carl is gonna be there to place the little pre-fight, to give me the passive stuns. Then, I forgot how to parry. And one of my friends also does not know how to parry, and that would be TJ. If you ever watch TJ play, he can successfully land the first parry maybe 1 out of 4 times, although his reparries are quite strong. The meat of the fight is going to remind you a lot of Clown. A lot of like, what is he doing? Why isn't he swiping back? Why is he just getting his ass beat this whole time? And then after that, that fun part happens, we finish off with a little bit of Enzo Eigen, where we will be entering full on 100% button mashing panic mode, the Enzo Eigen special. So let us begin and watch this monkey absolutely destroy me. It hurts to even watch it back. So I'm fully boosted, of course, placed the pre-fight. Carl has been on point this season, hasn't missed one. Reread the nodes. The main thing, gotta make sure he doesn't tag me while he's unblockable. So hopefully back up and then hit into his block. He only has a little bit of health, but if he hits you, you feel it. So the plan was to parry and then heavy him, then parry, hit him so that he evades, and then parry heavy him again to get the charge. So I did use a PS1 because they hand those out like candy these days. So far everything is good. There I missed the parry, and that got me pushed back. Not good. It also wasted some time on his unblockable charge. So pretty much a disaster all around. So there I specifically waited after I parried him to get him to evade me. And then here I get the mission, and right there he goes unblockable. This is where we enter clown mode. Just getting hit. There I missed the swipe, I guess. And then we enter Enzo mode, get the SP2. Luckily we tag him a little bit, and then with the power back boost, thank God I put it on, we kill Hit Monkey and get our charge. So, whew, not good. That little missed swipe on his SV1 ends up costing me 5 potions. This is going to be quite painful. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I believe I used one of the AQ potions, the 6k potions. Yeah. So that sucked. So the next fight, this is a long shot. This is pretty much a nothing fight. I checked his sig. I don't believe he can nullify stuff that a champion starts with. At least I'm guessing that's how it works. So he's not going to be able to nullify my charge, my cruelty, so he's really not going to be able to do anything. It's just going to be one SB2, and that fight will be over. I was okay if he threw an SB1, but I kind of preferred just to kill him. So medium, light, medium, SB2, and the fight is over. So really easy fight there. I checked to make sure I have my advanced power boost on. Of course I do. So then we got this Namor. This is kind of another pretty much nothing fight, just a free charge. This Namor actually I think is pretty horrific placement, because even if you don't have a charge going in, this basically gives you 2 free charges. So he kind of hesitates to start, so I don't get the parry off, but that's okay. Usually against Namor, you don't want to parry too much, but I'm going to kill him pretty quickly. It's not going to matter. I did throw a heavy just because of the strike counter, but that was pretty stupid because 1 SB2, and he is dead. So now we got 3 charge Corvus all ready to go. Kind of like the old days. Is there any audio? I don't know. So here, I see that I have about 40 seconds left on my 30% boost. So I'm like, oh, let me rush in and take this Emma before the boost expires so that I can unlink everybody. And my thought was, okay, don't Dex at her if she throws an SP1. That was my only thought, was just block the special one. And I'm going to kill her with probably 1 special anyway. I did run 3 out of 3 recoil for this war. So medium, light, medium, parry basically is the plan. If she throws a special, there I kind of hesitated, I don't know why. If she throws a special, just block it. I had no intention of trying to evade it. And for some reason she keeps building prowess, and like when I hit her, they don't go off, which is kind of annoying, but... so I do take the SP1 to the face. Pretty annoying. Luckily she didn't crit. Corvus does have natural crit resistance, so he's less likely to get crit than most champs, but yeah, not good. Not good. So then we have the encroaching stun Tigra. Corvus is actually immune to encroaching stun because he's never going to reach the timer. So the plan was to use a power start 1 for this fight, and then the next 2 fights I forgot the power start 1 boost for this Tigra, but these next 3 fights are going to be pretty much like the old days. 5-hit combo, then medium, medium, because I know that's not going to give her a bar of power. And I didn't want to hit into her block again. I didn't want her to get any power. So there, the 3 out of 3 recoil definitely comes in handy, because that special 1 was enough to kill her, so 14 hits against a rank 3 Tigra. Then we got this Domino. This is the Spite and powerful from afar, so she can be quite annoying here. I think here I realized I didn't have the power start 1. So use my last pre-fight just to get those passive stuns. And actually you're going to see something a little unusual, or at least I thought it was unusual. I guess because I never backed out of the screen, it kept it on White Magneto. And I actually almost went into the fight with White Magneto. So that would have been my second catastrophe of the season, along the lines of when I brought in my AQ team into war. So here, she throws her special 1, which is great. I was unlucky, so I didn't dex it. Baited her into throwing a medium attack that I could parry, and she is dead. Very, very, very easy. Yeah, pretty fun fight. Get the little 15-second kill. And the last fight is going to be this Killmonger. This is the kinetic transference. What else does he have? Oh, aspect of evolution. Aspect of evolution will not come into play, obviously, but kinetic transference does. I was supposed to have one more fight after this, so I was going to try to be kind of cautious about recoil. Or not about recoil, about hitting the SP2 into his reverb. So I did turn it off, and then the SP2 is good to go, and he is dead, and that's it. So pretty fun war, kind of a little bit like the old days, just Corvus rampaging through everything. So that was my last fight of the war. I ended up not having to take one more. Hopefully, last I checked, we were down a couple, so hopefully we can come back and win. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.